Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way out. All the way out. All the way out. All the way out. I'm all the way out. I'm all the way out. Yeah, I'm all the way out. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way out. What you want, shorty, what you need. What you need. Run the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleeping. You got feet, 12 like a 12 beat. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way out. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way out. 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 All the way out. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way out. For my to Bentley coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these is so reckless. Keep my on cruise, I'm talking no nothing. Town showing off with new things. Couldn't take it off, so I gave her chain. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few things. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings. And I'm all the way up, all the way up. And you can stay up, and you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up, all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Left the big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the is out. Chanel croc bag ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin coke. Lit it up, pack. I hit him up and talk color money. Purple yen and blue Durham. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm the on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. said I can't get high. Hopped in the helicopter, Uber and said, go all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up. I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty, what you need. What you need. From the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleeping. You got feet, 12 like a 12 beat. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way out. What you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way out. I'm all the way out. I'm all the way out. All the way out. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way out. All the way out. All the way out. All the way out. I'm all the way out. I'm all the way out. I'm all the way out. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Oh, hey Colin, how's it going?
Good evening, my friend Derek. We are here. We're ready for a big game. Here.
The last game of week 4.
Tailgating?
I don't think there could be a better way to end
cheers.
week 4 than this matchup. A matchup so interconnected.
Man.
It looks like a inbred family tree. You know what I'm saying? There's so many crossovers from a quarterback returning to his old home to, an owner playing his former head coach.
Yeah.
There's so many different connections between these two teams.
Yep, from the coaching staff to the players on the field. There's a lot to talk about tonight, and we're going to talk a little bit for our pregame here.
I like it.
But first, let's give a little toast to Week 4 ending here.
Week 4.
Y'all are doing a great job. Thank you for hanging in there with us this week. We know that it's been a little slow, but we are hoping that after this little sabbatical, we will be ready to go week 5.
Life just catches up with you sometimes.
It does.
Be like that.
It does, but we want to make sure that you guys get good content, just like we're doing tonight. And it's better that we wait for those sorts of things. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
all the best things are worth waiting for.
That's right.
As someone once said.
But tonight, we don't have to wait any longer as the Crabs head over to Green Bay to challenge the undefeated Wolfpack so far. They are 3-0.
Ooh.
The Crabs have only won 1 game this season.
That's shocking. In fact, and I know we're about to pull up some graphics and shock the world with what we have been looking at, prepare for this games, and but I couldn't believe it. I was shocked when you told me.
Yeah, I mean, it is unbelievable. But, you know, the season is still young. And if there's one thing that we know about the coaching staff of Jackson is that it is not unlike them to start out slow and then by the end of the season be rolling.
There's a lot of experience in that front office in Jackson.
Yeah, for sure.
It would not surprise me for them to bounce back.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, gosh, who is that? Is that Jack P? I think that's Jack P. I'm not sure. Thanks, guys.
Welcome
for joining us. We're going to talk a little bit about what we have seen in the stats column, thanks to Noah and Liam. That should be dropped later this week, I believe, so keep your eyes peeled as we look into our stats here. Let's go ahead and switch over to the first board here, and we'll see if I can do this without messing anything up. Get rid of us. Here we go.
Yeah, this, I think, like, you know, people say the stats tell a tale, and I don't, you know, the story that this is crazy to me. Like, if you covered up the first column, you would think it would be flipped as far as wins go.
Yeah.
This is crazy. The fact that the Crabs lead in every category except for rushing, which is not a surprise with who their head coach is, and forced turnovers, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the Crabs are putting up points, but they've lost. So, you know, I think that speaks a little bit to who they're playing. You know, Crabs are averaging 44 points a game, and they've still lost 2 games.
Nearly 600 yards.
So,
golly.
Is it just that their schedule is tough at the beginning of this season? That's what I'm inclined to say.
I mean, I think so. I think you could say the scheduling, that first pod, was a rough one for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and the second one doesn't get any better. You know, now they're in a pod with Green Bay and Las Vegas, who stunned the world last week with a win against my team, Montreal, who he's also in a pod with. I mean, the beginning of Season 9 is tough for Jackson.
Can we pause real quick, Colin? We have someone new in the chat who doesn't know what this is.
It's Skinny. Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome.
This is a simulated football league where we use All Pro Football 2K8, and we have owners who organize their teams, and we have players who create the players and go through a draft process, and then we watch those players play out in a simulation. So stick around after this pregame and watch a little bit of the game.
Yep. All done online. We'd love to have you, but yeah, all done. Pretty much fantasy football brought to life in the simulated world. You could be an owner, a coach, a player, however deep you want to get into it. There's something for everyone. It's the WFA.
Right. Yeah, somebody
World
send them an
Football
invite to the
Alliance.
Discord. So, and so let's talk about this a little bit more. That is a lot of yards per game coming from Jackson.
Oh God, almost 600. That is insane.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And like we said, from both teams, we're not surprised by what we're seeing from the rushing game.
Well, no. I think one is, I mean, it's like the grasshopper taking on the master. You might say one learned everything he knows from the other one.
Right.
They both have heavy influences for each other in this game.
Yeah, yeah. But both are rostering good running backs. So maybe they're keeping that in their back pocket.
Maybe that'll be the difference in today's game. What if we saw just a run-heavy game?
I would love to see that. That is not going to happen. I guarantee it. But I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
I will say it's looking like I will say, if you're looking at it, just based off this, it doesn't tell the whole story, but the Wolfpack defense might be the difference. 9 forced turnovers over 3 games is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3-1 comparative to the Jackson Crabs. So I mean, 3 turnovers in the game could be the difference between these teams.
8 of those 9 forced turnovers are through the air from interceptions. So that
could be
is
huge.
That is what Green Bay is going to have to do to stop this pass-heavy offense from the Crabs, who is.
And I think,
sorry, I was going to say who's headed up by Nate Peterman Jr.
Coming back to his old stomping grounds. And I was going to say, I was actually going to say what you said. I think while you're talking about through the air and passing, I think it's a good time to move on to our next topic of conversation pre-game.
Let's compare these quarterbacks.
Let's compare the quarterbacks. And you would not, if I looked at the screen, you would not be thinking one team is 1-2, 1 win, the other team is 3-0.
Yeah.
And you would not think the team in blue, the team from up north, would be the 3-0 based on just quarterback numbers.
Yeah, I mean,
that's insane.
Nate Peterman Jr. is doubling total yards compared to Art Vandelay.
Oh, yeah.
Doubling. He's doubling.
Both
literally.
veterans in the league, both doing good. Some might say Nate Peterman Jr. found his new home where he's going to thrive.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he spent a long time in Green Bay, but I think he found his. I think he got a refreshing bit coming to Jackson. I think it was a good refresher for him.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of anticipation building up for this game. I think from the players on the field, from the players on the field to the coaches on the sidelines, everybody's anxious about this game because of Nate Peterman Jr.
Yeah,
I mean that's a popular name in this league.
He's got a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of history. This has to be an emotional game. Let's see if he comes out, keeps his emotions intact, or if he gets the best of him to start the game. I'd be interested to see how he does. Attitude-wise coming out here, because he's got a lot of history. He's going to be fighting some demons.
Yep, and I've got a little bit of history for you, Derek.
Okay.
The Crabs have won 5 out of 6 matchups against the Wolfpack in WFA history, and Green Bay has not beaten the Wolfpack since season 2.
You mean Green Bay hasn't beat?
Sorry,
Crabs?
Green Bay has not beat the Crabs. Sorry, yeah, Green Bay has not beaten Jackson since season 2.
Oh,
and we are in season 9.
Maybe some might say it's overdue.
It might be time. That's what we say when we're in Vegas, overdue. Right?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna hit. You just got to be here when it does.
That's right. We're due for a big win. We are due for a big win. Well, I'm not sure. I want to keep us from this game any longer.
Hammer's saying he's won 2 of 2 of these matches.
He was on the coaching staff for Green Bay when they beat the Crabs in season 2, I think is what he's saying.
Oh.
I think that's what he's saying.
No, I think he's saying he's undefeated in these matchups. Either way you go.
So, but anyways,
let's get it started.
Fun stats. All right.
Let's get these people on the field.
Yep, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to refill our glasses. We're going to get Jake in the interview booth as we get ready to head on to the field for this big matchup. It is 61 degrees and clear skies here in Wolfpack country tonight. And Derek, the crowd is roaring.
Oh, yeah. They have been looking forward to this game. It's been circled on their calendar since the came out. You can tell they're ready.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's Liam Hammer on the sidelines there with his season paired up with Noah and the Crabs. Look at those two stars right there. Nate Peterman Jr. and, of course, Josh Pearson.
Man, yep. One of them coming back home. That's part of the reason why this crowd's so worked up. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Troy.
So here they go, meeting up for the coin toss here. Let's see what the Crabs decide to do here, sporting their Breast Cancer Awareness Month uniforms.
Will receive.
No.
Looks like the Wolfpack are going to take the ball to start off the half. We're going to pause this real quick as we've got an owner here. Go ahead.
All right, and we're bringing in old Jake here, owner of the Green Bay Wolfpack. Jake, can you hear us?
Oh boy.
Are you there?
I can, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can.
Of course. Oh, good. Yeah.
You're good? Well, Jake, this is an emotional game. A lot of history between you and this Jackson Crab, both with the people in the front office, with the opposing quarterback. How are you feeling going into this game?
A little excited. Hammer's, kind of punched me in the mouth every other time I played him. So looking to change that. And then I also look how Jackson's also punched me in the mouth every time I played them. So we got to change that. And I got my old quarterback who punched me in the mouth all 3 times last season. So there's a lot of things we got to change tonight.
But you know what? It all starts with one. All it takes is one time to change it. I'm excited. I think, right now you're coming in with the better record. I think there's definitely some weakness on this Crabs team. What are you thinking? Is there anything specific you're trying to take advantage of in this game?
Nate Interception Juniors. He has an interception problem. I learned that the hard way for 6 or 7 seasons. So, we're getting turnovers this year. It's very weird. The Wolfpack actually getting turnovers and not turning the ball over. So, obviously got to target that, make sure we take the ball out of Jackson's hand. Cannot let them put 600 yards on us because we're not going to win a game like that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's hard to outscore the Crabs. So that's your defensive plan. That sounds great. What's your offensive plan tonight, Jake?
Usually the Wolfpack just come out and throw 70 times a game. But with DB coming in, we're changing it up. We want to get the running game going. We got Bradley Love, who's he's just a monster waiting back there. He has shown flashes that he can be better than Bradley Davis. Yes, I said it.
I like that.
I
like
it. We're getting him into the offense. Hopefully, he can have a day today.
Wouldn't that be crazy? The next evolution of the Wolfpack being maybe a run-first team or run prevalent team, if you will. That could be crazy.
And then it could definitely be the difference maker, in my opinion. Well, Jake, best of luck to you. You better go down the sidelines as we get ready to kick off here. Thank you for joining us.
Best of luck.
Yeah, I gotta run. But here.
All right, and that was Jake.
Right.
And this is the Rise Cam tonight. I might have to adjust this as we go this evening, but as of now, there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's like the Sky Cam.
Yep, and right now we've got Wolfpack teams. Get down to about the 28-yard line.
And Derek,
solid returning.
Would you care to highlight this Wolfpack offense as we head into the first drive?
I can. So, obviously, Wolfpack are taking the field. Their offense starting out with Art Vandelay leading the charge at quarterback. You've got Brent Breedlove, like Jake said, a monster in the back just waiting to be released. Can't forget Tom Schaefer at fullback. Jefferson Fitzgerald, Marquez Vick, and Colin Taylor, all very, very strong wide receivers in all 3 levels, both on the outside and in that slot area. You've got Larry Brothers at the tight end, and then a solid offensive line of Rusty James, Scott Smith, Owen Ortega, Rob Showman, and Rocky James, and Jordan Nava making off the offensive line. I mean, all in all, a solid group.
Yeah.
2 run plays that started off.
Yeah, who else is surprised?
I think the whole crowd is surprised.
Yeah, you hear a big gasp over the Green Bay stands.
I mean, I like the idea of coming out with a plan and running the game with DB. You know, Jake said DB wants to make some changes, but now they're in a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, we should expect a pass here from Vandalay. Sees his guy, gets just past the 1st down marker, and that will continue the drive for the Wolfpack.
That was solid. Got just enough to get the 1st down, but that's all you need. That was Fitzgerald. Again, great outside wide receiver coming in and making that catch.
Yeah, he's always been a strong target for the Wolfpack. And now we see the Wolfpack coming out in shotgun for the first time. Vandalay steps back, is looking in the pocket, sees somebody on an out route. Oh, that's Fitzgerald again, catching that on that deep out route for about 15 yards.
And, I mean, I'm going to be honest, looking at the offensive line played really well right there. Art had pretty much all day to kind of scan the defense and kind of pick his shot. So if they're going to want to make some defensive, they're going to have to get pressure.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to have to see some pressure from the Crabs. We've got a bunch formation, single back bunch, hand off to Cade, wide open.
Oh.
Whew, I mean, 3 Montreal cheerleaders could have walked through that hole right there.
That is a fact.
Think about a new job.
I think we should, before this gets off, while we're on the first drive, highlight the Jackson defense.
Sure. On the defensive line, let's start with that. We have LaQuindrez Freeman, Sandy Willis, Robert Crone, and Isaiah Fowler. We'll come back and highlight the linebacker crew next play.
I like it.
So we've got everybody on the line for Green Bay.
I think this is a run. Oh my! A 1st down run. I mean, a run for a 1st down.
Yeah.
This is a new look Wolfpack.
Showing that they can do it. Yeah,
I'm
all
not
the way
sure
around.
the defense knows how to take this, because you got your linebackers, Josiah Walker, Josh Sampson, Dave Willingham.
Is this a great drive or what?
Diamond Peel. I mean, I don't think they saw this on tape. I don't think this is what they were expecting.
No, they've not seen any runs from Cade Smith so far this season. But now they are definitely. Uh-oh, Cade Smith. Is he down? You better get up, buddy. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. He was just taking a little nap. For the secondary, for the Crabs, we have Dion Ramsey and Alvin Bertoli, great corners. And in the deep secondary, we have Simon Samuels and Algie LeCue. Vandalay looking deep, stepping up in the pocket, has plenty of time. Good blocking, just did not release the ball in time there. Must have been good coverage from the Crabs.
Absolutely, and honestly smart for Art to get that ball off so he didn't get the sack. One guy that I'd love to see make a play, just so we can call his name, on Jackson's secondary is Biscatine Triscuit, their backup strong safety. I'd love to see him get in the game for a play or two.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he lives up to the name. He only eats biscuits, sausage biscuits and gravy for breakfast every morning.
Oh my.
And I'm not sure what wide receiver that was coming across there, but just couldn't hold on to the ball there, and that is going to bring out my favorite kicker, TT McGee.
Yes. Solid kicker right there, TT. If I'm not mistaken, was on the Berserkers for a short moment of time.
Well, he was on there. He didn't play a single down in Montreal, but he was part of a trade to exchange Jack Lewis.
Also, it's important to know that that's not Cade Smith in the Wolfpack back in the field.
What?
It's Brent Breedlove.
Was Cade Smith traded?
Brent Breedlove according to the roster.
Oh, I printed off the wrong roster, so my apologies. I thought that was Cade Smith. We really got to keep that stuff updated all over the place, because I just printed this off like 15 minutes before we started the game.
Yeah, you're going Cade Smith. I was like, bro, that's Brent, Mr. Breedlove.
All right, well, I'll make a note here. I'll make a note here to Noah that we need to update that all the way across the board. Breedlove?
Yep, Brent Breedlove.
I need to know his story. Somebody in the chat, tell me about Breedlove. Where'd he come from?
All right, solid return by number 17, Fenimore, up to the 25. Apparently, Cade's been gone forever, according to Shane.
Ah, well, we'll blame Noah.
All right, well, I'm going to go off and kind of introduce the Crabs offense. Obviously, the story of the game, generaled by number 19, Nate Peterman Jr., who just hit a big one deep, going on the 20, the 10, touchdown on the first play of offense for the Crabs.
Absolutely unbelievable. None other than Wesley Walker for the Crabs.
Dang, if that isn't demoralizing, to just hit it over the top in nothing but daylight, get that man some oxygen. He is so tired from running all that way.
Wow. I mean, it seems like Green Bay had no idea that that guy was even back there. He burnt through that secondary.
Oh, yeah. I think DB and Jake are on the sidelines making some corrections now, because if that is how this defense is going to play, it's going to be a long night. I didn't even get through the Crabs offense. That great pitch and catch by Nate Peterman Jr. to Wesley Walker, but let's not forget Akaji Adewale as the running back, another solid running back. Why they don't use him more? I mean, apparently they don't have fullback Vic Richardson. Again,
Don't get down,
we already
guys.
were
This is
introduced to
nothing,
Mr. Walker.
nothing.
We also
When we
have
get the
Joshua
lead, let's
Pearson
get back out there
and
and
Kyle
crack some
Fenimore.
heads.
Pearson, a longtime berserker turned crab. Don't sleep on him either. Tight end Joe Smith. In offensive line, Tuan Daly, John Hernandez, Morpheus Fist, Forestal Hickman, and Bozeman. Man, what a line.
They really recruit from all over the place, don't they?
They really do. I mean, apparently Mr. Breedlove comes from the great city of Tunisia.
Okay.
So across the pond.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I didn't even know they played football over there.
Oh, yeah. American football is huge in Indonesia.
Wow. Well, you know, that's got to sting for Green Bay, but there's still they still have no reason to fret at this point.
There's plenty of time to kind of make up and kind of catch up to the
Yeah, no doubt about it. Breedlove
Make up
up
the
the middle there for 3 yards. That'll leave 2nd and 7 for the Wolfpack.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Wolfpack's commitment, the new commitment to the run, is gonna pay off. Does it look a little rough right now to start? Yes, but I think the best way to beat this Crabs offense is not allow them on the field.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Control this clock. Oh, what a great! Oh, I thought the block was
Yeah,
there.
that was almost a great block by the fullback there, Finn James, which would have sealed the deal for Breedlove there.
I mean,
still a great run.
Still an absolutely great run. I mean, I feel like if Finn is blocking, that might have been a done deal. But I mean, it's something they are trying out new. Still a lot of rust to shake off.
Yep. 3rd and 4, we've got a bunch on the left. That finds his wide receiver on the slant route for a first down plus some. That is number 33. Who is number 33?
Oh, that's Tom Schaefer, the fullback.
See, man, I've got an old roster. I'm going to have to pull up a new roster. I've got Finn James still.
It's updated on the website if you need it.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull that up.
But as we come up, we're going to buck formation on the right side, and they choose to run it up the middle. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. A gain of only 1, but again, the Wolfpack's commitment to the run is nice.
Yeah, I agree, and it's working for him.
It is. The off-balance attack, not being able to just key in on one specific thing, huge.
Yeah, definitely. We have flipped the bunch scene here. We've got 3 on the right. We've got another handoff to Breedlove, and this one is going to be for a gain of 0.
Oof.
Surprised that wasn't a loss.
In the 3rd and long situation. You know, when you run a lot, this is what you find yourself in. But
Pretty much
luckily
the
for
whole 10
Wolfpack,
yards
they
in
have an
front of us
experienced
here.
receiving core
He's
and
the
an
cake, man.
experienced pass game that can easily make up 9 yards.
Yep. 3rd and 9 is still doable here for Art Vandelay. As we see him come in here into single back. Looks like we have quads, wide receivers. Vandelay taking just 1 step back on an out route. Number 19 catches the ball and gets some yardage for a 1st down. Marquez Vick
broke that first tackle, and he was home free for the 1st down.
That's awesome. And I am surprised by that. You know, you don't see it very often that a wide receiver catches that 3rd down conversion short of the 1st down and then gets the 1st down.
Yeah, and has the space to turn it upfield and get that 1st down.
Yeah.
But you know what? He knew his team needed it, and he made it happen.
Yeah.
And the drive continues.
Breedlove up the middle for nothing. Met hard by Diamond Peel.
Yeah.
Whew. What do you think about these Crabs uniforms?
I mean, they look like they just got out of a pot of boiling water. They are pink. And no doubt about it. I appreciate the, I don't know what the ode is. You know, I don't think I haven't watched many Crabs games this year. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is the standard color palette for the Crabs. It's different. It's a unique uniform in the league, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, too. I thought that they were primarily red, but maybe this is just a...
neutral zone of action by the Crabs.
An alternative uniform.
Free play. I don't mind it. If you have any old school wrestling fans, very Hart Foundation, Bret the Hitman Hart vibes I'm getting by the pink and black. I dig it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, solid run for a few yards, sitting at 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and again, that was Diamond Peel on the stop.
Okay.
I don't think I've said that name before.
Yeah, he's coming up from the.
Down. Sit.
He may be a rookie. I'm not sure. We have 2 tight ends on the left side here in single back. We'll be surprised if we see a run, but we don't. We see a quick slant with an interception.
Off the hands of the receiver into the waiting arms.
And that one hurts for Green Bay because they were in field position there.
Yeah, they were driving. Dave Willingham just gifted an interception, old tip drill, and he was there to respond.
Yeah, that one cuts
That
deep.
one hurts. Yeah, because just as you thought the Wolfpack was going to respond, just a costly, maybe a ball too high by Art Vandelay, tipped into the defense's arms.
Great focus and concentration.
What happens here? Everything can pass.
Oh yeah, Nate Peterman always passes. But there's our first sack of the night. Who is that?
Ooh, he's hype. Number 8. That is Charles Brown. 6'3", 253.
Wow.
Defensive end. Putting Nate Peterman onto the ground, dirtying up that jersey a little bit.
I love that the Green Bay Wolfpack's offensive line or defensive linemen have single-digit numbers.
Yeah.
It makes them look fast.
I mean, I guess WFA's fallen. Whoa! What is this? Another run. Is this going to be the determining factor in the game? Akaji.
Wow.
Taking it.
Everybody hit their block on that. And I mean, Akaji,
yeah.
I mean, that was a walk in the park.
Oh, yeah. He was untouched for 7 yards.
Yeah. Not bad for an old man.
Not bad for an old man at all. I mean, we know he had, he was the workhorse in Pottsville. Kind of worked really hard. Probably came to the Jackson Crabs for an easy few seasons without a lot of work, but they're using him. Ooh, another wide open pass.
Yeah, that was a little play action from NPJ. Good catch by the
Mr. Joe Smith,
Yeah.
tight end.
yeah.
Just open right there. Wasn't anyone for 2 or 3 yards on either side of him.
You know, that's something you don't think about, is that if you can get the run game going, those play actions are worth a lot more. You know, in the amount of psychological warfare it plays on the defense.
And I'm going to be honest with you. And I know we've talked about this, you know, outside the booth, Colin, but play actions at an all-time high in this league this season. A lot of people dabbling in the play action this year.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all about big play
It used to be a
defense.
no-go in this league, but, you know, people are getting bold.
They
As the
are.
players get more athletic.
Watch your side.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
All right, second and long.
Crabs come out and sit back.
Wolfpack's defense can get another pressure, and they do. You know what, Colin? Are you able to highlight this defense? We didn't get to last time.
Well, if I
because it
have the
ended
right
so quickly.
roster
Oh,
file,
wait,
then I
guess
surely
do it.
can.
I'll make sure I will. I'll go ahead and take the lead on this. You just keep us up on what's going on the field.
For sure.
Again, we've already heard his name called once. Charles Brown and Kareem Young on the as defensive ends. We got Gabriel Chubson and Rondell Brown in the middle of that line. Mr. Darius Leonard the third, sorry, and Robert Royal making up the inside linebackers.
Diving miss.
We got all outside linebackers Stephen Baltus and Baylor Blias Dale. Man, we got some names on these teams. Don't forget the outside corners, Bryce Bradshaw and Darren Woods. And then we've got Mr. Arian Crosby and Darius at free safeties. And then Andrew Aaron, the 15th, making up the strong safety.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and give some kudos to Green Bay there for holding the Crabs. After that first drive with a touchdown on the first play, a result of a punt on the second drive is a big deal.
It's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
after the unfortunate offensive drive to end early, for their defense to turn around and get the ball back for their team, that's a morale booster. That's what you need.
Yep. Who would have thought that Breedlove would have 11 carries already in the first quarter?
That is true. The commitment is real, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, we're here for it. We have Art Vandalay and shotgun again, stepping back, looking deep, going deep, down the middle, complete to who? Who was that?
The camera didn't show me, but once they do,
Yeah, we got to adjust to the new camera angle.
It's Taylor. It is Mr. CT15, it looks like. I believe I'm correct with that.
Yeah, it
That
definitely
is Colin
was.
Taylor. He mocked ref in that because he couldn't get out of the way. Picked it off right over his head.
Yeah, here's what I like about Green Bay is that they have 3 wide receivers and they spread the love evenly, and that's important.
Oh, yeah. I mean, CT15 has been here for a long time.
Yeah.
I know it's a favorite for.
Oh, it's almost the same play.
Just a little short. Shown just a little short.
Yeah.
Probably lucky it didn't get kicked off.
I mean, that was a huge play from LeCue for Jackson,
Yeah.
because that was a touchdown. Great play. Did we just finish the quarter? Is that what happened here? Why is everybody standing on the
It looks
sidelines?
like it did.
that's the first quarter.
First quarter ends 7-3.
I'm like, what's
Crabs
happening?
ahead.
Just by 4.
Man, we need more
Close
out of you.
game.
Where you been today?
Absolutely.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get it turned around.
Okay. And that was Breedlove that we just saw right there, trying to give a little bit of a pep talk to the huddle.
Down.
As we come out in I formation with 3 tight ends on the field.
Rhino.
All right, the commitment to the run, and he's getting those hard yards up the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, you saw that defensive line collapse early.
Oh yeah,
but
he beat
yeah.
his initial man. Could have definitely been a tackle for loss. But Breedlove showing some moves.
Yeah, for sure. Here is a shotgun formation with 3 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers. We got a guy deep down the sidelines.
I think I'd say the ball's a little underthrown. Didn't hit his guy in stride, but huge throw over the top. And big catch by number 19, Mr. Marquez Vick, doing what he does.
Yeah, you're right. I think as the season goes on, Art Vandelay is going to learn the speed of each of his receivers because those could be big plays.
If he hit that man in stride, he wasn't catching him. He was 3-4 steps ahead of him.
Yeah. That just comes with experience and comes with team chemistry.
Oh, yeah. Repetition.
Everybody's on the line here.
Is this a run?
Breedlove.
It is.
Wanted to go up the middle, turned around, said no.
Almost tried to got something of it, but he wasn't fooling the Crabs defense this time. They collapsed on the outside.
Yeah, they're starting to figure it out. And if they figure it out this early, Green Bay might be in trouble.
Know. I mean, we knew. I mean, I can just say we're only partway through the second quarter, and I think this is already living up to be a better one of the games in week 4. Huge stop there by the Crabs defense, number 45, Mr. Sandy Willis, or Sandy Wills, sorry.
Yeah, I agree. This is shaping up to be a good game, and I am surprised that it's such a low-scoring game right now.
I'm gonna be honest. If I ever, met a grown man as big as Sandy, named Sandy, I'd be terrified. And that's who was he throwing it to? Art Vandelay looked like he was aiming for the Crabs defense there. I don't think there was a Wolfpack receiver within 5 yards of that.
No, it looked like he was trying to hit one of his tight ends and just wasn't used to the slower speed of that tight end and overthrew him and threw it right to the defensive back for the Crabs.
I mean, I think it goes back to just getting on the same page with your receivers and tight ends. Just miscommunication there.
Yeah. And now MPJ takes over here for the Crabs on their own 10-yard line, steps back, fakes the handoff, throws an out route, short just 1 yard of the first down. That leaves 2nd and 1 for Jackson.
So smooth. That play action. At first, I for real thought we were going to get a delayed handoff.
Yeah.
And that was not the case.
I mean, that was like a double fake for me, honestly. That was like I thought he was going to pass, and then I thought he was going to hand it off for a run, and then he ended up throwing it anyway.
Yeah. And again, another fallacy when looking at the stats. It's the Crabs leading in turnovers this game when that was not the case prior to this game. What a way for MPJ to hang in there. The pressure coming, and he stands in there tall and gets the ball off to number 85, Wesley Walker. I thought it was a sack for sure. Everyone was collapsing in on him.
Yeah. Well, Wesley Walker looking like wide receiver number 1 right now.
Which is crazy. When, you have, I know there might be some familiarity, Walker being around the league for a while, but Joshua Pearson's good in his own right and hasn't been targeted yet in this game that I can tell.
Right. Here's Akaji doing what he does.
Oh, man. I thought that one was gone, but good second effort. Way not to give up on the play by the Wolfpack defense.
Yeah, everybody's hitting their blocks. The lineman, the fullback. I mean, that was just a really, really good run. And the Crabs showing that they are more than just a passing team right now. With a fresh set of downs, we have 2 tight ends on the left side. MPJ stepping back, looking for a slant route, finds his receiver past the line for another first down. Wesley Walker again.
Damn. Thrown to 5 times with 4 receptions, only dropped 1. I just don't know if this Green Bay defense has an answer for Wesley Walker.
Yeah, it seems like he's just doing whatever he needs to do right now, whenever he wants to do it. MPJ's in shotgun, Akaji to his right, 2 tight ends on the left. MPJ steps back, looking to the right, finds a man. And here's your first interception from Green Bay.
Interception, that's what Green Bay needed. Couldn't give up more points. Who he got there? Couldn't see right away, but we'll be on the call here to give him his flowers. Oh, there it is, the hit man.
Aaron the 15th.
Yep.
Wow.
Andrew Aaron the 15th.
Rumor has it that he comes from a long lineage of London Knights.
Wow. I mean, I'm telling you, his mom has to be proud. I'm sure she kept trying until she got to him because, I mean, 15
Right.
could be 15. Well,
Right.
that wouldn't make sense. He's the 15th.
I know what you're saying.
I butchered that. I
You know
butchered
what?
that.
It's fine.
You know? But you know what? You know what get butchered? That run by Mr. Breedlove for a solid 10 yards.
I mean, Breedlove up the middle for 10 yards. I don't know what happened to that Crabs defensive line and linebackers, but they were just
by the offensive line.
they weren't there.
Like, and honestly, he almost broke that for big time. If he would have cut a little bit more out to the right, he was gone.
Yep. Art Vandelay sporting a really poor QBR right now.
It's just those interceptions, because obviously he's not playing terrible. But those interceptions hurt the QBR.
He's not.
Another run, but stuck out by the Crabs
man.
defense. Just nowhere to go.
Yeah, the Crabs were all over it right there. I don't know if you have any experience with Crabs, Derek, but it
Number
seemed
64, that's Dave Willingham again.
All right,
I mean,
big play.
the thing
Let's
about
do
it
it
is,
again.
once
Oh yeah, I hope they come at us the
they're
same way.
annoying, once
once you get them, they're hard to get rid of,
Yeah, they are some pests.
for sure.
In fact, much like these Crabs have been annoying the Wolfpack, I can say we probably all had our experience with some annoying Crabs in the past.
Definitely. Looks like we might find a run here, but it's not. It is a tipped ball by number 54. Good heads-up play.
Well, luckily it wasn't picked. Another kind of low pass. Good heads-up play by Diamond Peel
Wow.
to get his hands up and knock it down.
We've said his name a lot tonight.
I mean, outside
We're
linebacker.
going with gun, straight 50 AZ cross.
And there's the
Focus
play.
on this one. Break.
Gun 50 AZ cross coming right up, says Art Vandelay. Looks like Jackson is sitting back in a 3-2 dime formation, expecting pass here. Who wouldn't in 3rd and 14? Vandelay looks back, gets tipped by the corner. Good play by the Crabs. That will result in a 4th down and the punt team coming on the field.
Another heads-up play by number 31, Dion Ramsey.
Yeah. And we are still sitting at 7-3. I'm not sure what the over/under was for this game, but we are certainly shooting for the under right now.
Which, I mean, if I was a betting man, that's not what I would have bet with these two teams.
Yeah.
Drops right into the basket. And got a decent return here.
Yeah, Kyle Fenimore, the return man.
We got the Green Bay coaching staff and ownership in the chat really being hard on Art. I mean, to be fair, he's been playing solid, but he definitely could step it up a little bit.
And, you know, we've
That
talked
could be a
about
different
just
game.
how much is on the line tonight. You know, Art really needs to be playing at an A+ level in
He does.
Green Bay. So,
Charles Brown with the tackle, coming off the defensive line, read it well to get that under route right there. All in all, solid job.
and this just in, Vegas says that the over/under for tonight was 69.5. I would say that those odds are definitely shifting at this point.
I'd say so.
MPJ under center, stepping back, looking deep, finds a wide receiver. He's wide open.
Fought by the last man possible, or he was going home with it. And that is who else but Joshua Showtime Pearson. Finally getting his number called and just about took it to the house.
Yeah, and you know, I would say it's good to see him finally showing up tonight.
Stopped by the last man, Aaron Crosby. If Aaron Crosby wouldn't have got there, he was gone for sure.
Yeah, definitely burnt that first corner there. Just couldn't shake that second safety. Here we are in a weak power eye with a handoff to Akaji. Gobbled up in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Yeah, Green Bay stiffed it out, shut it down before it even got going. Main tackler on that is number 52, Baylor.
Let's give him no chance for 3 here. All right.
Mr. Baylor, Blias Dale.
Very good.
I know I'm butchering that man's last name, but good job, number 52.
And it looks like things have happened quickly. I don't want to shift gears too much, but Skinny has just joined the server and is already on a coaching staff team in Des Moines, Iowa.
Wow.
Congratulations, Skinny.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your time in Iowa and the Corn Kings.
And I hope you
solid
like
team.
Bush Dog Brew.
Yeah. Hope you like, and I hope you enjoy mixing your Crown with Mountain Dew.
Dude,
That's how they do it over there.
I enjoy that. Here we go with a handoff to Apology. He tries the spin move, but just doesn't have the agility like he used to. And it's going to be 4th and 14.
Good stop by the Green Bay defense. Holding the 4th and 14. It looks like they're punting once again. Not a defensive battle. Not what I was expecting out of these two teams, but I'm loving it. I really am.
This is not at all what I expected.
Oh, that was almost blocked. That was close. Not much of a return there.
And Green Bay tries to put some more points on the board in the second quarter here before the half ends, but they've got a long way to go.
Oh, don't forget the free bars of goat soap they pass out there in Iowa.
Oh yeah, that is true. They have the cleanest buttholes in Iowa.
All right, as stopped just short, number 84, Fitzgerald stopped 1 yard short of the first down. Wasn't sure if he was trying to get out of bounds, but all in all, good solid passing catch.
Yeah, and you know, with under 3 minutes left, each team has all 3 of their timeouts, so
you've got plenty of time.
We have plenty of time. Handoff up the middle. He doesn't get it.
Held the 3rd inches.
Looked to me like Breedlove crossed that plane.
I would have thought he did, but
we'll see if Jake wants to throw out the red flag here.
I don't know if he can though. I mean, no better time than the present, I guess. But are they going for it again? Are they running it? This is not what we would have thought. And he busts it to the outside. He gets his first down. I mean, I personally wouldn't. It looks like they're going to probably take it to the 2-minute warning.
I'm going to tell you what I liked about that play is I 100% thought that was going up the middle. And Breedlove took that straight outside and got the first down.
Good vision. Good vision by Breedlove right there.
Yeah.
He might have been able to get it up the middle, but he saw an opening and he took it.
I never would have thought we'd be sitting here complimenting the run game for Green Bay.
Or either of these teams at that. We've had some
right.
We've had some good runs by both teams. No game breakers, but some good runs. Maybe both came in thinking to do things a little different to catch the other off guard, and much like we anticipated, they both end up doing the same thing.
Yeah, this is good to see. It's good to see. We have 2 tight ends on the right side. Breedlove up the middle.
I mean, he is one move away from breaking the big one.
Yeah,
I think
he
he's
is.
due. I mean, one more spin move or juke, and he's out of there. Like, it is the last man possible stopping him every time. Interesting to see him continue to run with less than 2 minutes and not calling the timeouts, but
yeah, that is the one
committed
thing right now. It seems like they are stuck in this formation.
Call the timeout.
You hate to
Jake,
see it.
DB, we need you to see. Where's the timeouts? Fowler stuffing the big one, but the clock continues to run.
Yeah, somebody needs to go down and
did.
remind Jake that he has 3 timeouts.
Yeah, we are. I get it. I know we love that you're running the ball, but there's a time and a place.
That's right. Here we go with trips left. Vandelay just taking 1 step back, hits a man on a slant route, but that will not stop the clock. We are down to 1 minute and counting. Still 3 timeouts. Vandelay again, hitting Breedlove on the dump route, gobbled up in the backfield, loss of 1. It's 2nd and 11. We're in a hurry. We've forgotten that we have timeouts.
We don't need no timeout. Call it, and he finally does.
Yeah,
That's Troy
very
Aikman
good.
over there, man. You can't
Good
stop
call.
Troy Aikman.
Did that wide receiver call that timeout?
I think he did.
Yeah, that was a
I
good
think he
call.
knew.
That was a smart play by Marquez Vic.
Down.
And we've got Jax here. Jax pair. Hand off. Fake up the middle. Out route. Out of bounds. Caught out of bounds. No gain. It's 2nd and 10. Green Bay needs to gain
Let's
at
make sure we
least,
keep him out of field goal range here.
what do you think, 10 yards for a field goal attempt?
Easily, yeah. TT's good, but you make sure you get him as easy of a shot
Yep.
as possible.
Yep. Looks like they may try to run the ball again. No, it's a pass. Breedlove, check down. Can he shake the first tackle? No, but he does get out of bounds. 30 seconds left. We still have 2 plays we can run.
What do you call here if you're
I think we're on the 40. We only need about 5 yards. Let's run 90 all slants, slant somebody across the middle, call the timeout, kick the field goal. He finds a slant, and he's in field goal position with a penalty, I'm guessing neutral zone infraction. Pass interference.
Ooh, that's rough.
What would you do here, Derek? You're on the 27. Go for it. Go for
You
that.
have to.
Go one time for the touchdown.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Risk it to get the biscuit.
Art Vandelay has already thrown a couple interceptions tonight. That's got to be in the back of his head as he approaches the line here. We are in this favored bunch formation with Breedlove in the backfield. Vandelay steps back, fires the out route. I don't know if that was tipped or if it was dropped by Marquez Vic. But good play by Bertoli, in the right place at the right time. Still have 24 seconds on the clock and 2 timeouts.
Sit.
Cover your man, D. Cover your man.
Vandelay hit as he was thrown. Good pressure by number 99. That is Robert Crone. Hope I didn't lose Derek.
I'm still here. I'm
There he is. Okay.
pulling some double duty right now. I'm
All
really
right.
hoping for halftime.
No worries, buddy. No worries. Do what you need to do. It is 3rd and 10.
I hope you all extra pass today.
Green Bay is going to go for this first down marker. They have all their wide receivers on the field. He sees the guy. Oh, he hit him in the freaking face mask. Did Marquez Vic just drop that? We got to watch that on an instant replay. If they don't show that, we're going to do a personal replay here because I got to see what happened right there. Here we go. I mean, Vic was wide open. The defensive back was backpedaling. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's watch this again. Let's watch this again. Jake is going to hate this. Marquez Vic dropped the ball.
Dang.
Dropped the ball. I'm shook. But that will bring TT McGee on the field to make this a 1-point game, assuming he kicks this field goal through the uprights. And with that neck roll and the double ankle tape, TT McGee makes it a 1-point game. And it should be assumed that this game will head into overtime going 7-6, as long as the Crabs don't do what they did on the first drive and throw a one-play touchdown. The kick is up, and it is being returned by Kyle Fillimore. Brings the ball to Jackson's 21-yard line. We have 9 seconds left in the first half. And if I'm Green Bay, I am playing prevent defense right now, because the last thing you want is to be beat over the top. Looks like the Crabs are playing under center here as MPJ steps back, fires to a wide open wide receiver.
But Cat stops him in down, but they do get the timeout called. I think they're going to kick the ball here.
What kind of field goal range does this make?
4. Man, Fist providing the block.
You're at 49 plus 7. This would be a 56-yard field goal. I don't even think you go for it if you've got
Hail Mary,
if you've got Jeremy Keelan. No offense to him, but he doesn't have the experience nor the leg that we know to be able to even give this a go. And it looks like the Crabs agree as MPJ takes the field for the last play of the first half. MPJ steps back. It's deep. It's going to be intercepted.
Not.
That was weird.
I'm very surprised that is not intercepted.
Almost a sack. It looked like that defensive end just ran right past MPJ. But that'll take us to halftime, where we will let you all watch the stats, and Derek and I will take care of business and grab another brewski.
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
And it looks like we are getting ready to start this first half after the teams have had some time to recoup and game plan here, as we are sitting at a 1-point game at 7-6. Jackson winning by 1 and starting with the ball in the second half. TT McGee lets it rip. Fenimore on the return. Fenimore has a good return, looking like it's wide open. Fenimore only has TT McGee, who slows down, doesn't make the tackle, but doesn't quite have the speed to take it all the way to the house. Great return by Kyle Fenimore. Wow. Yeah, Zach, I probably messed up and said the wrong half. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not a professional. I'm just a dad. Jackson taking over already in Green Bay territory. MPJ under center. Akaji behind. Faking the handoff to Akaji. Doesn't quite get the ball off on that play action. Number 8.
You better get rid of that thing quicker next time.
Oh, shoot. Oh, number 5. Mr. Gabriel on the tackle there. First time we've said his name tonight. Gabriel Chubson.
Down. Set. You can't get away from that set. You can't get away from
Green Bay in a nickelback set.
Weak back.
Krabs handing it off to Akaji. Akaji takes it outside for a gain of just a couple, leaving third and really long.
No, no, no! Not today! No, sir!
3rd and 14.
Keep her out of range!
MPJ in shotgun. 3 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Stepping back, looking deep on the corner route. It is caught. The Wolfpack defensive back looking like he got caught with his pants down. That is a big gain for Joshua Pearson. And that brings the Jackson Crabs within the 10-yard line and threatening to score another touchdown here to start the second half. You're okay. You're about to watch Jackson score a touchdown here unless the Wolfpack gets their act together.
68!
And there it is. Tight end Joe Smith was his first touchdown of tonight. Joe Smith, you're the least likely. You know what? It could just be the Wolfpack dialing in on the primary targets at wide receiver, leaving Joe Smith wide open. Yeah. And starting out the half once again with a strong drive. Jackson takes the lead up by with a blocked field goal. All right. And now it's a ball game. It's a one possession ball game. This is good stuff. And you feel the momentum shift after that blocked punt in Green Bay. And the Wolfpack know that they've got a chance. It is. It is. Colin Taylor takes that ball to the Green Bay 31-yard line. What do you think was said to Art Vandelay at halftime?
You locked up! Gun! I see two!
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you know, that just was not a good target right there. That could have been a costly mistake.
Let's go.
Luckily, it was just tipped, but gives the Green Bay Wolfpack another chance here on 2nd and 10.
They're going there.
Vandalay under center, 4 wide receivers wide. Steps back deep, throws the ball out route. Caught. Colin Taylor. Colin Taylor here on the corner route just beats the senior corner Alvin Bertoli. Big gain for the Wolfpack.
Single back. I've got 3.
Handoff to Breedlove up the middle. That was a good run, Derek. And you know what? That's how Green Bay needs to approach this. They need to focus on the pass first and then use the run to complement, not the other way around.
Single back. I got troops over here.
Vandalay steps back, sees another person on a corner. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I agree. And I apologize for not unmuting your mic, Derek.
Oh, I've been talking to no one all this time.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Freedom! Like I was telling the people,
He said a couple bad words.
the windows have just been closing so fast on our Vandalay and the Wolfpack. Golly, the accuracy just isn't there today. Art, I know
pick,
DB
baby.
and Jacob
Big
losing their
pick.
mind right now because they should probably be up in this game. But this quarterback play is leaving a lot to be desired.
Yep. Can't be leaving it out like that for Deion Ramsey. He's too good. You just can't go one-on-one against Ramsey.
Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing the chat. Sorry, guys. I
That's my fault.
had to step away. Real life got to me earlier, but we're back. You know, sometimes in the booth, we like to be here, but life doesn't stop around us.
Real life always gets in the way, but we always come back to fake football.
Yeah. And when things go bad, the WFIA is always there to make us feel better. Too bad there's nothing to make Art Vandalay feel better because he threw another interception.
That's right. Akaji gains 4 on that weak side run.
Watch out for the play action!
And it seems like the Wolfpack defense is expecting a play action here as MPJ comes out in shotgun with 2 running backs. Steps back, has an out route to, I'm guessing, a wide receiver, number 8. That's Joshua Pearson.
That's Joshua Pearson. I think he looked better in the gold and black, but the pink and black doesn't look bad on him either.
He can pull off anything.
Yeah. You know,
Yep, for sure.
you know, wish he was playing in the black and orange, but when you don't answer the phone as a GM, sometimes you miss some shots.
Well, that's the truth.
That is the truth. You miss all the shots you don't take, or the phones you don't answer.
Oh, good hit by the corner there for the Wolfpack, keeping number 81, A.J. Ellie, shy of the first down. Still only second down. Anything can happen. But you got to love the aggression. Speaking of aggression, looks like the Wolfpack are playing man up here on defense. Oh, and Akaji shakes that tackle.
He did. Blocks downfield. Oh, my. We might see personal records set for rushing by both the Wolfpack and the Crabs after this game.
Yeah, I mean, that was the play that you need to see from Akaji. Could have been a tackle for loss, but after he breaks that one tackle, he's got nothing but room on the sideline. Averaging 4.8 yards per carry. Crabs coming out in a weak eye, power eye formation. And up to Akaji, who is drilled about 4 yards behind the line by number 8. Charles Brown.
Sorry, my internet cut out, my connection. I was saying the old man still got some gas in him. I know he was hoping to sign up for running back retirement here in Jackson, but they see what they got and they're gonna get every last drop out of him.
I heard that he really looks up to Toby Keith, and you and I both know the famous saying that he says.
I'm not as good as I once was, but as good as ever will be.
I'm as good once as I ever was.
Will be. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't listen to country music, do you, Derek?
Oh, I love country music. It's just been a while since I looked at my Toby Keithisms.
We need to stop.
Yeah, since the 90s.
I've been up.
Yeah, I was a young boy, a young lad. I can also agree with that phrasing. I'm as good as I once was.
Don't let him get it right.
That's what she said.
Don't let him get it right.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish. MPJ back, stepping back, looking deep, going up into the pocket.
Oh, did he keep his feet in? No, he doesn't. 4th and 14.
And I don't have a number for that receiver right there who couldn't
that?
keep his feet in bounds.
What was the
I
number?
didn't get it. It was number 19.
Quick. I don't have a 19. I have an 18.
Don't let him
Think
get
him
that
an
boy.
18.
Might have been 18. I thought it was 19 for sure.
I'm hoping it was 18 because that's Bismo Funyuns. I'm thinking it was Mr. Funyuns. Ooh, great punt by the Crabs.
Yeah.
Dropping him inside the 10 at the Green Bay 6.
Yeah, that was a lucky play by the gunner from the Crabs who accidentally ran into the ball.
We're going to have to make more Toby Keith references. The Crabs
squats,
really love
90,
it.
slant and stops.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
Okay. We'll see what we
Let's
can
make
do.
it count. Break.
We like Toby Keith around here.
Yeah. Well,
Down.
Watch the pass.
Sit.
Watch the pass.
Green Bay starting
I'm-
from deep in their territory.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Derek.
I froze there, so
That
I'm
felt
looking to see on
desperate
the
to me.
replay.
Felt desperate to me. That was a throw into double, maybe triple coverage from Art
They kind of
Mandalay.
forced it trying to make it. I personally would have landed on the run game there and kind of maybe created some space between Art and the end zone.
Yeah.
Because we can't do is give up a safety here.
Strong power eye from the Wolfpack. Crabs adjusting accordingly. Hand
Looking
right up
like
the middle.
But good blocking, creates some space. Really wish that play would have happened on first down, but I think it was the right move.
Yeah, it was a good move on second down, but it does make a tough decision for third down.
I have one play that I would run here.
I think I know what that is.
I mean, you do. This is probably not it.
No. Art Vandalay looking for an open receiver. Again, dropped. Just dropped. Was that Fitzgerald this time?
My gosh, Maxfield comes out punting deep in his end zone. Deep.
I don't want to highlight the downfalls of any players too much, but we've already watched one drop from
Even the ref
Vic.
dropped. Like,
Look at the
people's
ref.
falling apart.
Look at the ref.
He can't believe what's about to happen.
Down.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the ref. Actually, that's just a good defensive play.
I think that was just a bad throw.
That was just like a terrible throw. Led the wide receiver too much.
was just
You
a
got to
bad
get it
throw.
more on his back shoulder. Not good. So Maxfield comes out to punt.
Yeah, Art's got to be more accurate than that.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Art. Art came into this game looking like the Mona Lisa. Right now, he's looking more like Charles Singer. Playing bad.
I don't want to highlight too much about players' tier level, but are you surprised to learn that Art Vandalay is a gold quarterback?
He sure isn't playing like it. He is not playing like a high contract player.
No, he's not.
I'd be wanting some of my money back.
We have to make a statement on this series.
Oh, are we drinking from red Solo cups? Currently I'm not. I'm classier than that. I'm currently drinking out of a glass cocktail glass with a yak on it.
I just say, let's have a party.
Well, you know what? If not one of the Toby Keith references, if the Wolfpack doesn't, is he running it back? The Wolfpack say they're gonna put a boot in your ass because it is the Wolfpack way.
Holy shit!
That is what they needed to get back into this game. Big pick.
That is number 52. No way is that a Copper linebacker, Baylor Bliasdale. Oh my.
BBD.
I am shook.
And he ran it. He was a rumbling and a bumbling down to the end zone. But this is what they needed to get the tide turned in their favor. Now this is going to be an even game now. Who would have thought? Apparently rookie. He is a rookie. Making a play on the biggest
crazy
stage.
And this stadium is unbelievably loud right now.
Oh, they are slinging the cheese curds tonight, Colin. Everyone's covered in it.
Man, we're all slinging cheese curds if you got a girlfriend. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my. You might have to get that checked out. It's tied up. It's a tied up ball game.
It is a tie game in the third. Who would have thought? Who would have predicted this right here,
We
folks?
are way under the 69.5
We
over
are
under.
looking at some parity in the WFA. These are two teams who are built pretty dang close to the same, and both teams are making plays. DB said he trusted this rookie the entire time. Started him in the preseason to get them reps. He knew what he had on his hands.
Yeah, you know what? That was his time to shine. And I mean, that was just a poor look, a poor judgment call from MPJ. But you know what? If anybody
MPJ
knows,
forgot what team he was playing for.
maybe so.
Maybe he had a little flashback.
And I was going to say, you know what? If the defense knows how to beat MPJ, it's got to be Green Bay.
Well, I mean, yeah. They played against him in practice all those times.
That's right. Good catch by Joshua Pearson across the middle there for a first down plus a couple more.
I'll tell you this. Yeah, Pearson gets the first down. It was a good catch by Pearson, but I'm gonna say even worse tackling by Green Bay. That's something they're gonna have to clean up if they wanna finish off this Crabs team.
Yeah.
Just throughout the game, there's been some poor tackling.
Yeah.
They've missed some opportunities for tackles for loss and stuff, so they really need to clean it up.
And the Crabs are coming out to fight here with strong power I.
Yep. Looking very intense. I'd say they're running the ball here.
Stretch play on the outside. It shakes
there you
one.
go. That's how you clean it up and make the tackle.
Shakes one, but cannot shake number 27, Darren Woods.
Darren Woods coming down and making the hit.
How's that poison taste, huh? How's it taste?
And the Wolfpack
And Green Bay's chirping.
Yeah,
they
they
are
are.
not afraid to talk the talk.
Yeah.
They are trying to get in the head of our Vanderlei and the Crabs. Our Vanderlei, MPJ and the Crabs. Sorry about that.
And that
88
was
making the play. That was a dagger. I think maybe the Green Bay Wolfpack should stop chirping as much and maybe start covering Joe Smith, who's already burning for a touchdown this game.
Yeah, man, Joe Smith is showing up. If you have him this week in your WFA fantasy draft, you're real happy.
You're feeling good. He's definitely no Joe Schmo. People are going to recognize him. They're going to know his name.
Yeah, Joe
after
Schmo
this game.
sucks. Joe Smith is where it's at. MPJ about to break 300 yards, but still isn't anywhere close to his weekly average.
Pro! I got two.
MPJ steps back, looking for an open receiver.
He gets frustrated. Got him. Sack lunch, baby. Saccaroni and cheese for this defensive line.
You just got
Number
sacked,
3.
son.
Eating. That's Kareem Young. He said, "Mom, pack me that sack lunch."
He says he's hungry. He's tired of
He
not
is.
getting in on
He's
this
eating.
action.
He got it. He got a little action.
What do you think of those purple sleeves?
You don't get nowhere.
I don't hate him.
anymore.
I don't hate him either. I don't know why I like him. MPJ, only one in the backfield, finds an open receiver on a deep post, but it's not enough.
Of unis, I like the combos. Crimson.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're back. What just happened there?
There
Can you
must have
fill me
been
in?
there must have been a delay because you just came
hiccup?
through real fast.
Okay.
There was a deep post route. We are 5 yards short of a first down here. It is 3rd and
It looks
5.
like a run. I'm saying this might be a run.
Yeah,
Could be
we
play
are
action
in.
though. Crabs have been big about the play action this game.
That's true. We have an eye spread.
Nope, just the pass. We're wide open. Pearson doing what he did in Montreal for all those championships, bringing it to the Crabs, just getting open, making plays.
Yeah, I like what the Crabs did there, using their fullback and their running back as blockers to protect.
To give them a little extra time.
To give them a little extra time.
Enough for the wide receivers to break open for number 8 to create that separation.
Yep.
Apparently, there's a story behind the purple.
Really? Well, I don't know if anybody's
Apparently.
listening. I don't know if Liam's listening, but whoever wins this game, we would really like to have an interview with you after the game.
Yeah, we'd love to talk to the winning coach. Because really, at this point, it could be anyone.
Number 17, Kyle Finnemore, showing up on something outside of returns here with that first down.
I think his first real catch that's not involving a special teams play there.
Yeah. Set. Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Well, it sounds like it is an honorary change in the uniforms for Green Bay.
Another sack. This line is eating
Oh,
now.
Joe,
This is
worst
number
nightmare, ain't it?
48.
Wow. Now we're starting to see the
Ross
sacks
Smith.
come out. And I don't know
This
about
is Ross
you.
Smith actually coming down
Watch
as a
the blitz,
linebacker.
The blitz.
I love it when the sacks come out.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, Ross Smith wanted to get his hand in that sackaroni and cheese, and he did. He got him out.
yeah. MPJ looking for the end zone, and he's got
And
it.
it's just too easy. These slant routes are killing the Wolfpack right now. Number 85, Wesley Walker gets pay dirt.
Yeah, there he is. Wesley Walker again with his second touchdown of the night, taking the Crabs up by 6.
Now let's see if the Wolfpack can respond. Because, I mean, the thing is, it's just a one-score game now. And who knows? We've already had one block kick. Can they do it again? Special teams, some unsung heroes really showing up for the Wolfpack this game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah.
See if Light twice.
Yep. And I'm surprised to see Wesley Walker as wide receiver number 1 performing so well tonight. But it just goes to show how many weapons the Crabs have on offense. It's hard to cover them all.
is.
It's hard to cover them
Can
all.
I say, it is looking beautiful here tonight in Green Bay.
It's a great night.
Surprisingly warm for this time of year. I was expecting, I packed some heavy winter gear, and I'm surprised I haven't had to bust it out yet.
Yeah, I brought
you
my
ever-
bag of tortilla chips with me, considering it's the cheese state.
I was gonna say, you ever been to Green Bay before, Colin?
Well, no, but I just know that there's cheese involved, so I wanted to get
I mean,
a
there's
couple
cheese
bags of.
and quite a lot of beer. One of my favorite beers actually come from the Green Bay, Wisconsin area. Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow.
If you ever have a chance to grab some before you leave, I highly recommend it. Spotted Cow beer.
No
It's a
kidding.
Wisconsin only made in Wisconsin. Can only really get it. It's a local thing.
Mm-hmm.
Had someone pick it up while they were driving through, and it is chef's kiss.
What kind of brewski is it?
Down.
Well, I will tell you.
Sit.
I don't need exact. It's been a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it left such a.
Another dropped pass by a
Jeez
Wolfpack wide
Louise.
receiver. But that was number 24, who I don't think is a wide receiver. That was Breedlove dropping that pass there. Spotted Cow.
It is a farmhouse ale.
What's that?
Every drop of Wisconsin's original farmhouse ale. New Glarus Brewing Company in Wisconsin. It's something different. It is a beaut.
Huh. One of a kind, it sounds like.
Yep, pairs well with things such as steak, barbecue, jambalaya, brats, burgers and fries, bacon and eggs. cheese curds. Who would have figured? Goes well with all of those nice heavy foods.
Yeah.
It's delicious, one of a kind. If you ever get a chance to try it.
That's awesome. Well, that's what they're serving us here in the booth tonight is cheese curds and giant sausages. Speaking of giant sausages, that was Marquez Vick catching that ball finally.
I honestly thought that was intercepted, but Marquez Vick went up and said, "Get off me, little boy. You are not big enough."
Yeah, that's right.
You know who I am.
Let me show you what big is. That's what he said. And then he whipped it out.
This is fun. I live for days like this.
And there it is,
Man, you're
Marquez
all
Vick
over the
saying
field.
he's having a good time tonight.
He said, "We will not go quietly into the night." They will, as we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're going to at least try to get some points off of this drive.
They need at least 3. I think for this to be safe. I'd love to see him get 7. Not safe. I like that move.
Yeah.
By Art, taking what the defense was giving him, the check down to number 83, Gideon Dooley.
Yeah, I think that is a smart call. Like you said, you want to make sure you're at least getting some points on this drive. So that was a very good decision. Here, I'm expecting a run up the middle. That's what we get. Breedlove gobbled up.
Move. You hate to see it. We're 3rd and 6.
Wilmington.
The playbook is open for pretty much any play at this range. I know I have some personal favorites from this play range, but your playbook's open.
Yeah.
You can really do anything from here.
Again, that was Wilmington on the blitz there. Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
Vandalay looking to get some positive yardage, maybe a first down, no interceptions.
I thought that ball was underthrown, but the receiver went back and took it. That was number
84. That was Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald on the same page as his quarterback, going back and getting it. He kind of had to come back for it, but he knew. I don't know if there's something up with Art's arm tonight because he's kind of underthrown him, but the wide receivers are starting to pick up on it, and they're correcting.
Well, they say that out of all the wide receivers, Fitzgerald and Vandalay have been spending the most time together, playing chess and going to the coffee shop, just trying to make sure that they are on the same page.
Yeah, I've heard. I recently talked to Fitzgerald. He's been logging some hours on the new Modern Warfare 2 with Art, really trying to build up their chemistry and communication.
It's important, especially on these new maps. When you're in unknown territory, communication is important, and that's where they're at right now at the Crabs. And Breedlove up the middle for the second time.
They're really trying to commit to this short-time run game, but I think I could see a fade into the back of the end zone is what I'd call here. I think running it again might be a mistake.
Yeah, I think running again would also be a mistake. I'd like to see an out route. I'm expecting here, I'd like to see Thinamore show up here on an out route.
They do tend to pass a lot out of this formation. So let's see what we get here. I'm worried it might be a little deep though.
We've got a check down.
Does he break he couldn't break the tackle. If he broke the tackle, he was in the end zone. Apparently, Fitzgerald is reporting a 9.4 KD on Modern Warfare 2.
Wow. Good for him.
Next level.
Yeah. Good for him.
Next level play there.
Well,
it's still points, not what we hope, but it still keeps them in the game. Still keeps it with them within striking distance.
That's right. I just have a problem with... I get an internal frustration when a team doesn't score within the 10-yard line.
You and me both, bro.
But that's TT McGee throwing it up, or should I say kicking it up. Still has that beautiful ankle wrap on, although he kicks left-footed. And the ball goes back to Jackson. Is it just me, or did the Wolfpack have that ball for a very long time?
Oh, they took up a lot of time. That was a long drive. I mean, they only ended up with 3 points. But again, I think that quarter showed it, or that series showed it best than ever. How do you beat the Crabs? Don't let them get on the field.
That's fair.
Don't let them get in the bush.
Yeah.
And run wild.
That's right. And don't let him near your girlfriend.
That's true.
Watch the counter. Watch
So
the
she might be
counter.
the blame for inviting the crabs in.
Lucky.
Here we go with Joker's power
And a good
eye.
outside run. Akaji really trying to make a statement here.
Yeah, Akaji's running really well. I'm surprised the Crabs haven't used him more.
Not to change the subject off these two awesome teams, but do you think Dave misses Akaji?
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially when you go to draft a rookie who gets injured in the first week, you gotta wish you had what you had
gave
last
up.
season. Yeah, what you gave
Yeah,
up.
he wants to go back to the X, I think. But Akaji has a new home, and he's showing what he can do. And Dave Barr, screw you. He's on to his next love here, and he's shaking it. He's giving a little jive.
He is. Akaji was honestly a little too fast right here. Number
He outran his
42
blocks.
couldn't get his block in time until Akaji passed him. So,
If Akaji would have slowed down, he would have been home run.
yeah, he still got it.
He does still got it.
Damn.
Split
All
back
right.
Twins.
The Wolfpack need to make some stops if they hope to.
MPJ going
this
deep to
game.
a wide open wide receiver.
It's open.
Oh, man. I don't know what that is. I don't know if Green Bay's running cover 2 right there, but that is not the right call. There were not enough defenders in that zone.
And Showtime Pearson. I mean, I would say it was a great play by him, but he just ran straight.
Yeah.
Untouched,
nobody there.
unchallenged, just ran. My big ass could have made that catch with
There
that
was-
much
yeah.
freedom.
Nobody was on him. He was wide open.
Damn. Set. Come on, D. Step it up. Don't get beat.
Here we are in strong ice spread.
Weak back.
Crabs handing it off to Akaji, who takes it outside on a stretch route.
Stuffed for only 3 yards. They need to string this together. Holding
think about
the
retiring,
Crabs to
ain't it?
3 points would be huge.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to string some stops together. Maybe that short run gives them some motivation. Defense is playing right now.
Yeah, you're really going to need to show something that hasn't been shown all game to have a chance in this game. And you're right, the crowd has really kind of quieted down tonight.
Yeah, and that's one thing they need to stay in this game. You need that 12th man, that crowd on your side to kind of make life for the opposing team to call them.
Yeah.
The special teams show up almost. I thought we might have seen something there.
Do you know if the Green Bay Stadium was running any sort of promotion for tonight's event?
Ooh, I think actually they were actually doing a seafood boil at some of the concession stands.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Like
primarily
steamed
crab and shrimp.
Yeah.
little bit of crawfish too.
Okay.
Big seafood.
Like a low country
Big
boil.
seafood boil. Yeah.
See, I thought that there was just a bunch of
They actually had the crab shipped in from Jackson. Being
Really?
that oh yeah, they they
Wow.
wanted to make it authentic.
See, I thought the cheerleaders just didn't shower.
I mean, that could play into it. They're really trying to give that that atmosphere something special.
Breed love up the middle.
I'm not sure running it right now is what's going to get them the points they need.
No.
I'm not a fan of this play calling by Jake and DB right now. I mean, I appreciate it, but now is the time to do what you do best. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Yep. And it's 3rd and 8. And
But see, because now it's predictable. They know you're throwing.
that's right. It's,
Like, I
it's
just don't like
predictable.
it.
Ooh.
Another drop ball.
Yeah. Another drop ball to Colin Taylor. Good defensive coverage. Met as soon as he caught it by number 39, Simon Samuels. Do they go for it? You have to, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to.
This is 4th down. Let's shut him out.
Do they jump, though?
Single back.
Crabs have jumped before. No, but they do pull the trigger. And they convert on 4th down.
There's that slant route we've been looking for.
That's what I've been looking for.
Good catch by Number 19. Is that Marquez Vick?
Another conversion. I'm telling you.
They're on a
you
roll.
know what? Just do it.
They're on a roll. Keep it going. It's money. It's all day. Marquez Vick with another first down. The Wolfpack have momentum, and they are almost in the red zone. Vandalay stepping down, out route to Marquez Vick, out of bounds. Yeah, that should stop the clock and give a chance for both teams to kind of catch their breath and prepare for the rest of this drive. Whew.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, we kind of talked about it. You got to, in times like this where you're trying to play catch up, you got to stick to what you know best.
Yeah.
And Green Bay needs to get back to his roots and start playing Wolfpack ball. And I think that's passing the ball, doing what he does best.
Yep. Vandalay in shotgun, taking a couple steps back. Firing deep.
Oh, he needs to throw it a little longer.
He does.
Throughout the game, Art has just been a little short on a lot of his passes. I saw that one open up deep, but he just underthrew the guy again.
Yeah,
you got to throw it a little deeper.
Yeah, he's been short that time.
How do you coach? How do you coach? What do you tell Art to kind of?
I don't know. I mean, the way that I kind of think about it is like whenever you're shooting a basketball, sometimes we focus on the front of the rim. Art Vandalay needs to focus on the back of the rim.
I agree. Until he gets out of his own head, we can burn here. Ooh, now another decision to be made.
Yeah, what do you do here? Do you give it to Breedlove up the middle, or do you go with a pass?
Well, I think they first try to jump him off sides, but it looks like they're going run. I respect it.
Yeah, run it up the middle.
We get a shift in the linebackers, so there could be a gap right behind the center if he runs to the left of the center.
A fake!
Oh, my God.
He got it. First down.
He got it? Or is he out?
No, he got it for a first down on the Jackson 18.
I wasn't sure about the feet, but I take it.
What
there to the fullback.
Gutsy play. Fake handoff.
Yeah, he did. I really thought it was a run. He fooled everyone in the stadium.
I think either way that could have been a first down.
I would speed it up a little bit because it's more than a one-possession game right now.
Yep.
Wolfpack need to step it up.
Yep.
Is the way the defense is playing. They don't have time. They need to score and turn it around. Again,
they don't need to turn it over. They don't need to turn it over.
Yeah, that seals the game. They turn it over. They need to be smarter with it.
Mm-hmm. Vandalay needs to take a timeout here. He needs to think about some things. Yeah, he needs to reset. He needs to talk with the coach, talk with DB about what they need to do here. The slants have been working for them.
I think they're running. Oh, no, it's not. I'm hard to say. I'd love to say this looks like a run, but
it's hard to say.
They've been running a lot of fakes.
Crab showing blitz.
Yeah, they are, but blitz pulls back. Dump down. I don't like the play call because now we're just losing precious seconds and no gain on this one.
Yeah, we are. It's 3rd and 13. It is a long first down.
Shift again. Oh, I hope he doesn't dump it down. It's just not doing it. It's just not the play that needs to be called right now.
4th and 9.
The play calling in this 4-minute offense is outside of that spurt where we're in the hurry up. I like the Wolfpack's play call.
No, me neither. And they're going to have to go for it here because they're down by 2 touchdowns.
And block this kick.
Yeah, and their defense I wouldn't trust their defense to get the stop. Now, Jake and DB might be a little different. They might put that trust in the defense, but they're kicking it. They're going to try and maybe get another turnover or a stop. I don't see it. Not with what they've been showing lately.
Yeah, so that's going to get them to 19 points, which will put them down by 8.
They would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Not impossible,
it's not impossible. But it does come down to these last 3 minutes. TT McGee lining up for that onside kick. We're going to have a good look at it here with the Rise cam. Caught automatically.
Not good.
Strong hands. good concentration, good focus by number 21 for the Crabs. I have no idea who that is. Oh, yes, I do. That is Traquan Green.
Nice. The problem with that, it's a bold move to do onside kick because now they're already pretty much almost in field goal range. So if you don't convert, being down 8, you're kind of hurting yourself. Now, do they run it consistently here? Maybe times.
Oh, Akaji! Oh, Akaji!
He's putting the nail in the coffin.
That's it.
He said, Dave Barr, this is what you get for trading me. Doing his dance in the back of the end zone. He will not be denied. Old man still has some new tricks.
Oh, yeah. And that is what makes the Crabs still a Gin Bowl contender, even at 1-2 heading into this game.
I mean, they can pop. They've kind of cleaned up their act. They're getting some stuff together.
And they are showing that they are not unidimensional. The GGs are going up in the chat. That is pretty much going to seal the deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, some poor play calling and decision making, and that final touchdown by Kaji kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah. And Green Bay looks like they will be taking another L against the Crabs for the 6th time in franchise history.
It's just this matchup is just difficult.
Yeah, it is.
For Jake and the Wolfpack.
And if Liam or Noah are in the chat and listening and you want to go ahead and hop into the broadcast booth, we'd love to have you
hear
here.
how you feel about how your team's performed.
Yep. So just make yourself.
Unless, I get superstition if you want to wait till it hits a little closer to 0 and the guaranteed, because we've seen some crazy stuff in the WFA.
Well, that's
literally,
true.
They scored. We have watched the Crabs tonight score in literally 3 seconds. So nothing is impossible.
That's right. And 2 minutes and 46 seconds in the football world is an eternity.
Both teams with 3 timeouts still. It's highly unlikely, but nothing's impossible.
I got you step for step. I got you step for step. Good.
I think the time to run is way past.
It's
We'll
gone.
see where we go here.
Yeah, it's gone.
What a poor pass. Art, you eating popcorn on the sideline, bro? Like, these passes are everywhere.
Yeah. Art Vandelay just doesn't seem to have it together. I don't know if it's nerves or what it is, but a man of his caliber should be performing a lot better.
Yeah, he's just he's either underthrowing or leading his receivers too far. It's like his head's in the game. Do we know? He might be going through some off the field issues. I'm not really sure, but he's just not putting up his best performance. We've seen Art,
Well,
just not the Art.
he did have a supermodel girlfriend or wife who I heard recently had filed for divorce.
That'll do it.
So
his head's just not in it.
Yeah. But with a
And you can
face
tell, I think
like
it's
Art
starting to affect the
Vandelay,
play.
do you really need to worry about?
No, I'm sure he's one of the sexiest men in the WFA.
And there's tons of ladies in Wisconsin, right?
And if the ladies don't want him, I know there's a man named Brian Roosevelt who would love to take
I know
that
that's
spot.
right.
Do they give it to him? Does he fight? No, they're not giving him the first down. I don't know. Do you challenge it?
No,
I thought that
no,
second
you don't
effort
challenge it.
got him the extra couple inches he needed.
Just go for
I know
it.
we all wish we had a few more inches.
True that,
but-
yo.
This is a big play. This kind of determines it. Wow, not where I would have thrown that. He had the running back on a little dump pass, and I think it was clear for the first down easily. Right there. I think he missed a read. I would have sent it out to Breedlove down there on the left. Missed opportunity there.
Yeah, that is pretty rough. And Zach highlights a crucial stat here tonight with Art Vandelay having a 46.6 QBR tonight.
It's bad. It's bad. They're going for the throw.
Another interception.
This is what you get for being selfish. Holy! Is that who I think it is? Is that the rookie with the second pick?
Is that
six?
2 pick sixes?
But you cannot get selfish. What is MPJ doing? Is he wanting to bury his old team?
What was that?
I don't know.
That was again 2 pick sixes for the same rookie linebacker. Baylor Bliaz,
baby.
BBD.
Take it to the house. Hopefully the crowd's still in the watching the game. Jake, I hope you're watching.
Oh my gosh.
Your team is still fighting. This is.
My gosh.
Why are they not running? Akaji already showed he could take it to the house. I would have felt you run the ball and you run the clock down. You're in the lead.
That's
you're
crazy.
keeping the door open.
That's crazy. If this happens,
I think no one's to blame but MPJ. You can't throw, like, why are we throwing the ball? I think, honestly, Hammer probably needs to look at himself and why you're calling that play right there.
I mean, we've all heard of the curse of MPJ.
Yes.
But there, I mean, oh my gosh. That's almost unbelievable.
Back to an 8-point game. Technically one possession. I'm going to assume we're going onside kick here. But, I just don't know. Colin, why do you call that play?
I don't know. I don't know why you don't just run it. But you know what? I'm not the coach. I'm not sure, but let's see if TT McGee can get a little something going on here.
TT is not known for his onside kicks, and it's showing. I should have him come to my kicking camp here in Santa Fe.
Yeah, you run one of those?
We actually, yeah.
Like a punt, pass, and kick?
Yeah, really only for onside kicks. It's about all we're good at.
Oh.
We once recovered 2 of them in one game.
No kidding.
It's really our only thing. It's really all we got.
Really? That's all that you focus with your meth and
Just come
onside
back and
kicks.
kick.
That's
Santa Fe.
that's New Mexico. Okay, and now we see the Crabs learning their lesson, giving the ball to Akaji, running the clock out.
Now the question is we're going to run it down to the 2 minute. The 2
I'm
minute.
going to go ahead and check for injuries real quick while we're
That's
here.
fair because we can turn this around at any point. Like they both have 3 timeouts. There's still a lot of time on the clock.
No injuries. Oh,
Nice.
oops. Play ball. All right. Another week of no injuries. Surprising.
Good to see after a stretch of major injuries there for a while.
Yeah, a lot of injuries the first couple weeks.
And I think that's going to be the tale of this season. It's going to be a war of attrition. The healthiest team near the end, I think, is going to make the push.
Yeah. Another handoff to Akaji.
And he gets stuffed. This Green Bay defense knows they need to stand tall. Now, Colin, do you pass here and try to get the first down, or do you run it to take more time off the clock?
I think you pass it because you're out of field goal range at this point. Yeah, if you convert, it's over. If you, because you're going to give Green Bay the ball with a 1-possession game if you don't get this first down. I think you pass it. And they pass it. MPJ steps back, looks, going real deep.
Not today, Wolfpack. To Mr. Showtime Pearson, just chilling behind the defense.
He was wide
and that
open.
is a backbreaker for Wolfpack. I mean, they had all the momentum just to be smacked down by their older brother. Get back down there. You know where you belong.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, didn't even look like anybody was guarding him.
If you're the coach of the Wolfpack, what do you tell your team right now? How do you get them to keep fighting for the next minute and 53 seconds?
I think that you don't. I mean, you already know that you're going to lose. I think that you just bow out of this with I don't know, with some manners, and you focus on next week. Next week, Green Bay heads to they host Las Vegas. Another big game. Green Bay hosts Las Vegas next week. The Crabs head to Montreal.
Ooh, that's taking notes here. Is that why you volunteered to broadcast this game?
Right. It would seem that way, but no. So where are we setting that over-under wise? Because the score has come up.
We are still on the under, but we are real close. We're sitting currently at 67. The over being 69.5.
I never would have thought it would have got up to 69.
Heck no.
I'm always surprised by 69.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah.
I shut things down over here. I shut things down.
Art Vandelay in shotgun with 4 wide receivers.
You have to. I mean, I appreciate this offense by still fighting. They're kind of going in the wrong direction, but there's still a lot of fight left in this dog.
Yep. Again, Vandelay looking back, firing deep down the middle, caught by Fitzgerald for a first down, and Green Bay takes their second timeout.
I mean, as we were referencing earlier, and I think there's another lyric by the great Toby Keith that can kind of describe this game and actually this crowd. We've got winners.
Come on, D.
Here, and we've got
we gotta
losers.
stop the passing game.
They got chain smokers and they got boozers.
That's right.
I mean, this crowd has had ups and downs. There's a lot of drunk people out there. They are just.
Yeah. But you know what? They love this game.
They really love this game.
And a good completion again to Fitzgerald.
Penalty stopping the clock.
Pass interference.
That's interference, really. Declined. I mean, they had a great catch. And I believe it stops the clock, which it does, which is huge, almost a free timeout. Not that it does a lot, but the spirits are still high. I didn't really see pass interference there, but
I didn't either.
I'm not R62,
and I don't want to say it's home cooking.
I'm gonna be hot today.
I don't want to say it's home
You're
cooking.
already hot.
But I do want to kind of think about if TT McGee is given a chance for a third onside kick tonight. Is there?
Third time a charm type deal?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess anything's possible. You can't do it any worse than he's been doing it. So hopefully he's learned. Another short pass. I just don't like it.
No, go for goal.
I have a lot of questions about this late game plate calling by the Wolfpack. I don't know. Like, the first downs are good, but we don't have time to just be playing this first down game.
Yep.
You got to throw it deep here.
We're under 1 minute to go.
Got to take a shot in the end zone.
And we are moving the ball good right now.
I just think time is the enemy right now. Where was this 3 minutes ago? No, we're wasting a lot of clock not being ready there.
Vandelay going for the end zone.
What was this?
Well, you know what? Obviously, that is not what you want to see, but it is good to see Vandelay finally overthrowing a target instead of underthrowing.
That is true, but there was no one around that man. Dooley wide open.
It's a little
Brick
too
wall,
late.
guys! Brick wall! We're stopping him right here, right now!
Crabs defense trying to really anchor things down here in the red zone, their own red zone. Vandelay with 4 wide once again. Crabs in dime formation.
Overthrown. Too high of a pass.
Missed his target once again. It is 3rd and goal. 37 seconds left. That's not it. It's not over. It's not over until the Montreal cheerleaders sing. DB's already leaving the field. I don't know what that says. I don't like the way that sounds. Vandelay stepping back, finds his wide receiver on the out route who gets out of bounds. It is 4th and goal, 4 yards to go. They have to score a touchdown.
The clock is just the enemy here. I mean, obviously they can bring it a little closer, but I just don't know.
Do you give it to Breedlove here?
The question is, if they score here, do you go for 2 right now as well? Just go ahead, or do you take the 1?
No, you take the 1. You save the 2 for when you need it. For the last chance. There it is. There it is. And hopefully DB turns around from heading to the locker room here, gets on the sidelines to coach his team.
Fitzgerald is trying to keep his team in it. I mean, again, seconds left, not a lot of time. They do have a passing offense to get them the touchdown.
Yep.
But I don't know. It all depends. It's all coming down to the leg of TT McGee.
It is.
And if he can pull off the onside kick.
Well, you know
I
what?
just don't know.
If you've had 2 chances to get it right, you feel like that third chance you should be more prepared.
You would think. My gosh. What do you tell the kicker right now? This is probably the biggest moment in his career. What do you tell him before we go out there?
Say, not very many kickers have had the chance to do this twice. You better get it right this time, TT.
Ugh. Oh my.
Onside kick from TT McGee. It goes up. There's a chance. It's picked up by number 4.
I thought the Wolfpack had it there for a second. It was as good as it could have been.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep.
It was the best chance of return getting it of the 3 he's had so far.
Yeah, it was.
I thought maybe they crashed it. I just think the Wolfpack, you need to crash harder on those onside kicks, and now they go into victory formation. Only 1 timeout left for Green Bay. They can only stop the clock so much.
And that's officially the over.
That is officially the over. Who would have thought so many points scored in this 4th quarter?
Yep. And it seems like the Crabs coaching crew is busy at the moment, but we may receive a visit from owner Jake here in a second.
I definitely would love to hear a kind of a recap of how he thought his team played this game, and maybe what he could have done differently, or what they could have done differently as a team.
Yep. Definitely.
All right, Colin, as we wind down the final seconds,
this was a good game. I can't hear you right now.
What is your opinion on these two
like you're
teams right here?
frozen. There you are.
Okay, I said,
You're back.
as we wind down to the end of this game, what are your opinions on these two teams? We've got one kind of on the rise, getting their second win, and one getting their first loss. What are your thoughts right here?
Well, I think the Crabs are getting better and better each week, and I think the Wolfpack are finally starting to get challenged, which is good. But both teams still putting up 30-plus points. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of. They just got some things to figure out, and they've got a tough couple weeks ahead of them. We have Jake in here with us in the booth. Jake, what's up?
Yeah, GG or whatever. So this game, it was an 8-point game, but you want to know how different this game could have been if just two things went a different way?
You mean like when Marquez Vic dropped that pass?
That is one of them. Let's head back to that. So we got 3 points of that. Let's say Vic catches that as a touchdown, add 4 more points. This is a 4-point game.
That's correct.
Now let's go back. We got inside the 10 and choked. Got a field goal out of it. But what if he score? Add 4 more points. This is a tie ball game. We're headed to overtime right now.
That is the red zone play for the Wolfpack did hurt this team in the end. But I mean, you have to be proud of your rookie outside linebacker stepping up big twice.
I'm going to give props to Noah on that. On draft night, I said, I don't know. I don't have cat space. Just give me someone. And he did, and I got 2 pick sixes out of him. So, thanks, Noah. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a pretty successful showing by your linebacker, so you got to be proud of that. But so after seeing this game, I mean, you knew the Crabs were going to be a tough team. You are staying at home, hosting the Las Vegas Venom, who are showing to be a good team this season. How do you feel hosting the Venom next week?
This pod is bad. I don't like this pod anymore. Can I please be with New Haven and Indiana again?
Another matchup of some OGs in the WFA. This is gonna be rough.
I don't do well against them. I haven't beat Like, I haven't beat Logan in forever. I haven't beat Joel in forever. I haven't beat Noah in forever. I can't beat these guys, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They are your dads. I mean, I don't know. I still haven't beaten my dad at golf, so it's kind of the same thing, I guess.
Kind of the same thing. But
I posted it on the Twitter.
I think you have a lot to build off of in this game, Jake. I think the Wolfpack had a decent showing. Obviously, some things definitely could have gone differently, but I think you have plenty to learn from and to build off of easily.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, the defense was there making plays. 2 pick sixes is crazy. It was just a couple big plays that just didn't go our way. You know, Akaji's touchdown run, you know, what was the tight end's name? Joe Smith or whatever?
Joe Smith,
who was
2
that
tutties
guy?
2 touchdowns.
Yo, I need to I'm picking him up on the waiver wire this week, bro.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. Now here is your player of the game, none other than how bad does this sting? Nate Peterman Jr. Jake.
Coming back home and being player of the game.
Hey, MPJ threw us 2 TDs today. He's still throwing for the Wolfpack.
He's still throwing touchdowns to Green Bay, even though he plays for the Crabs. Well, that was a great game. That was, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better game, but by no means does this mean the Wolfpack are out. I mean, you are still in the running to lead the Midwest. So.
Don't worry, I went through the schedule. I mapped out everything. Even if we lose this pod, we're still 500, and the schedule does get easier.
There you go. There you go. Well, thanks for hopping back in with us. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So
we'll see you down the road.
Noah is 6-1 v me. Hammer's 4-0 against me, and MPJ is 4-0 against me. I can't beat these people. All right, I'm going to bed or something. Good night.
There you have it, folks.
There you have it. Another disappointed Wolfpack. Hashtag sad Wolfpack. I don't know. I mean, I expected this.
Did you like a close game like this, a high-scoring close game?
No, I just expected the Crabs to win.
I mean, that's fair. I'm serious. I think the Wolfpack have some things they can clean up, but by all means, there's definitely some things they should be proud of how they played in this game. Yeah. They fought till the end. They just gotten too deep of a hole and couldn't get themselves out.
Yeah.
So you know what? It's still a formidable team, 3-1. The Crabs are just a tough shell to crack, if you will.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, they are a good team. But lots of good games left on deck, especially for Week 5 coming up. We hope to maybe get Red Zone started back up next week. So
that'd be nice.
Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Maybe get a couple games going at the same time for Red Zone. Could be a fun time. But Derek, you have any big plans this weekend? I know we had some plans.
We had some plans. Some people couldn't make it.
Yep.
So we had to pivot. So honestly, I'm vibing this weekend, which I'm not mad about. I've traveled a lot recently, and I'm looking forward to a chill weekend of even more football, maybe some WFA, definitely some college NFL.
Yep. And, I've been dealing with some sick children, so I will be ready for a weekend of rest and relaxation. But with that, we have cycled through our stats, and I think we are ready to sign off. Derek, any last words? I appreciate you hopping back on here.
Yeah, not a problem.
No.
I thought I had a catchphrase, but I can't think of anything.
You've got a catchphrase.
I feel like I do, but I can't think of it right now. I'm kind of blanking.
Just go for it.
Stay golden, pony boy. See you all tomorrow.
Stay golden.